guns and a hookah. I am inviting him onto my channel to let some of you guys that don't know him get to know him. So here we go. Come on through. Make sure I do this right. Put him on there.
All right, we made it.
We got it.
All right.
Sorry about the difficulties, y'all.
Gotta get you used to this. Get you used to the StreamYard.
I know, right?
Yeah. Yep. So what's going on?
Oh, nothing. How you doing?
I'm okay. Just a little tired, but I'm all right.
Okay, so you want to introduce yourself to everybody, which is some of the people that's in the chat know who you are, but for the ones that don't know you.
Gotcha. Gun the hookah. I'm a gun guy, hookah guy. I'm a gun collector, known state and federally known gun collector. I also collect hookahs. I love a gun enthusiast, hookah enthusiast, all that good stuff. That's pretty much who I am.
Mr. Hookah, what got you into hookahs?
Oh, starting off with a hookah question. 2004. 2004 is when I started. I was smoking everything. Well, not everything. I was smoking like pipes and cigars since I was like 16. So I jumped on the hookah game some years later. Some years later, and around 2004 is when I actually got into it. I just like the sweet smells and the setup, so I just been hooked ever since.
Okay. So the second question is, what got you into, the 2A community, the 2A?
The gun stuff. I shot my first shotgun when I was 9. The very first gun I shot. And I also shot a 22 pump. Those are two first firearms. And I just liked it because of I just like guns. I enjoyed watching like the action movies of the 80s and stuff. Shout out to all the people who are old enough to know that. Know about those movies. And then I just, between that and my time in service, and then just interested the entire time. And once I actually got to a point where I could actually afford to buy them, that's when I went crazy.
Okay. So do you want to share with how many, possibly, or somewhere around how many, I'm going to say, rifles you own?
I'll triple digits.
Who?
Triple digits. Yeah, I'll say that. I'll say that's, about 100.
Oh, okay. In the hundreds, not the thousands.
No, in the hundreds.
Okay. Yeah. So what about pistols?
Oh, total, it's the hundreds. I have more rifles than I do pistols, but total amount of firearms is in the hundreds.
Okay. So could you also talk about your channel, okay, and what it represents? And
absolutely, Gun and a Hookah, edutainment, education, entertainment, gun related, hookah related, freestyle. We talk about life, we freestyle it. I talk about firearms. Some of the, go over some of the laws in certain states and stuff like that. I talk about processes if you want to become an FFL or if you want to get your carry permit, or at least in the state that I know, that I live in, some of the states, neighboring states. I know a little bit about their stuff. And just basically good old gun conversations and hookah conversations as well. Just a lot of freestyling for sure. And just based off the knowledge that I have and the stuff that I learned, I just share it with the people.
Well, from what I noticed, you show a lot of love to the ladies, which I can speak for all of us. We really appreciate it because you know how the gun community can be a little bit, misogynist. So I noticed that you always show love to the ladies, and I just want to let you know we appreciate that.
Right. I not a problem. And it's just because of that, I know that I know a lot of sisters that have been shooting for a very long time, and a lot of women don't get the credit where credit is due. I mean, they're really good students of the game. Women are really good students of the game. So it's always good to see sisters represented, even if they ain't getting the love. And I get it that this is a very male dominated enterprise, I guess. Male dominated, for lack of a better word, I'll say enterprise. I'll say business or enterprise. So a lot of women may not get the love that they, without some underlying or ulterior motives. So I try to show y'all love, man, so that we in the same fight together. We just learning together. That's it.
Well, we appreciate that. And let's talk about that party you had last night.
Funny you say that. Shout out to YouTube. I got blocked again. The video.
Oh, really?
I knew it was gonna happen.
Lord.
I knew it was gonna happen. It was not a surprise. The first time I'd have been like, but I knew this one wasn't gonna be a surprise. So
we had a ball.
Oh, it was a good time. I loved the hell out of it. Probably gonna do it again.
Never a dull moment, I can tell you.
Right. It was a good time. Congratulations to you once again for winning that hookah. I'll be sending it out this week. So yeah, it was a good time. I like the jam set. It's kind of an escape from the chaos that we have going on throughout the world. So that's just one of my little contribution to not be a distraction, but just kind of a quick break from that before we get back into working, get back to work. Because so that's all I really did, just to have fun. And I kind of figured, the music was, I guess the music's copyrighted. So, I mean, they can be a hard time, I guess. Even though other people do have their music playing in the background or something like that, unfortunately, I don't have that fortune. Let's just say that to be able to do it. But it doesn't stop the game. We'll just figure it out for the next time.
Yep. For the next party. So what do you have coming up?
Smoke session wise, I got a new upcoming smoke session that I just booked today. I'm gonna put more out of it on Wednesday. So be a lookout on my Instagram. I guess I got a guest coming through Wednesday smoke session. Thursday, I'm going to a hookah launch party on Thursday. This week, that's pretty much what I got set up. Okay. Next week, as far as YouTube, I have the Veterans Day special that I'm smoke session on the 10th of November. And the reason I'm not doing it on the 11th is because being a veteran, I'm not going to be in any condition to do anything but sleep and be drunk on that day. So there won't be too much going on. And I got maybe a couple of unboxing of a couple of things in between there. So that's pretty much what I got going on as far as YouTube stuff, and definitely get some trigger time on the range. That's pretty much all I got.
So, I see Mr. Jason have a question here. I'm gonna post it right there. Does it do it have any negative to? Wait a minute. Does it do anything negative to your channel mm-hmm. or any repercussions?
Not really. I mean, what it does is just blocks that video, right? It just gives you a chance to either delete the video, send it in private, or what have you. And I'm assuming that too many times they could probably, shut your channel down. I'm assuming. I may push that envelope. I may not.
3 strikes.
It might be a 3-strike rule.
You might be there.
Yeah, well, I got 2 so far. This is the second
one. So
never know. They might. We don't
want to shut it down.
They might put me in YouTube jail. Who knows? Whatever. I look at it as a break.
Do you have a channel?
No, I don't. I have this one channel, and if they shut it down for a week or two, this would be a break. I'm not doing another jam session anyway for probably till December, right? So as far as any like live copyrighted music, it won't be until December. So all the significant things I got going on will be already posted. So people probably get looks. I do save my videos. So okay. I don't worry too much about that. And like I said, they'll just probably just like I said, they'll put me in jail. I can't do any posting or anything like that. And it doesn't really hurt me that much because I'm not monetized. So, maybe I don't have, maybe it doesn't affect me as much because of that. But then at the same time, I it just give me time to it just be a well deserved vacation until I come back with something. I might have a few videos by then if that happens. But right now, it's just second strike. Just I'm sure I'll get hit again if I do it again, but it won't be anytime soon.
You don't want to do it again. We got to keep you on here, okay? We're trying to,
There's other platforms. I'm not too worried about it. There are other platforms. If it's that serious, there's other platforms that I can hit that'll be perfectly fine. Just have to maneuver. That's all. It's easy just to maneuver. This is just that's it. It's not life or death for me.
Yeah.
So I just be like fuck it. I could just be. You get for those if it ever happens if you come on YouTube and you see Gun the Hookah shut down or in jail or whatever, follow me on Instagram at Gun the Hookah and if you want to see a video or do a live, just hit me on Instagram and we could party from there or fan base.
On there. No restrictions.
Or fan base, yeah. So either way, we're good. Party will still continue.
So OG $2 is in the building.
$2. What's going on? What's going on in the chat?
Crazy mechanic. He's in the building. What's up?
No question. What's going on?
Do y'all have any questions for Hookah that's in the chat?
Any questions for me? The crazy mechanic. I had that marquee throughout the entire video.
Yes, it was going and flashing. Maybe you could request. Did you try to do a what they call it to where you can question what they did?
They do. They send an email, give you a chance to plead your case, if you will, for lack of a better phrase. But I don't care. Okay. For those who were there, you know what time it was. For those who weren't, oh well. That's the next one. It's better for those type of things for the hookah jam session. It's great to catch it on the day it's going down because you get all the good stuff. So if you miss it, holler at me if you want me. I can show you bits and clip. I can do clippings of it. I just do with shorts or whatever, and I could make moves like that. I can do that as well. Just make shorts of a couple of pieces of it, and boom, boom, boom. You can get an idea what a hookah jam session looked like, at least online.
Yeah. So what's up, Hot Tub Tony?
Hot Tub, what's going on?
Well, we don't want you to leave YouTube though, because you're doing great things here, and like I said, you're showing the love to the feminine energy, and also I seen one of your weapons that you had is almost like a machine gun that you roll.
Gatling gun?
Yeah. Could you talk about that a little bit?
Oh yeah, 1862 Gatling gun. It's a reproduction of the 1862 because the original 1862 Gatling gun is a black powdered 58 caliber. This one they rechambered it in the 45 to shoot modern cartridges, so it shoots 45 long Colt, which is very expensive right now to feed. But that's what it shoots. I got 220 round. They call them gravity fed mags because you load it, top load it. And I have 140 rounder. I did a couple of videos on it. I got a video of me unboxing it, a video of me, and I got a couple of shorts actually shooting it, and one of my friends shooting it as well as in a short. So you want to check that out? Check out my channel. You can definitely get some good love. There might be a few more videos down the road, but right now I'm chilling because that thing weighs about 300 pounds total. So wow. It's a lot to try to lug around, if you will. And there's only a few places that actually let you shoot it.
Really?
Yeah.
So where would you hide it?
I
know it's pretty big, right?
Can't hide it. It's gonna be out there. There's no hiding that. You know, that was pretty much the purpose of it. Probably was not to hide the show. It was definitely a show of force back in those days, anyway. Um, so it was like the first machine gun out there because it was still during the days of muzzle loading. So
Um,
you know,
was
and
it
they
pretty?
already had what's up.
Was it pretty expensive?
It beats the pockets up a little bit. It's one of the cheaper ones on the market, one of the cheaper full scale ones on the market, I should say. Um, yeah, I'll say that's one of the cheaper full scale market ones on the market.
Okay, Tribal Kings, say both of you have great channels. So our question is for those that are just starting a channel or thinking about starting a channel. What are some suggestions like do's and don'ts?
Have a subject matter that you want to do. We want to touch. Uh, go for what you know. Do what you feel you do. Your I said as far as do, don't limit yourself. I'd say don't limit yourself. If you got subject matters you want to talk about it. Basically, you want to kind of, for me, I make kind of like a barbershop conversation, except you're just sharing it with cyberspace.
Yeah.
And yeah, Jason made a good point. Don't try not to bite. You know, have your own unique style. That's kind of the best thing that kind of stands you out. If you have your own unique style. So, if you want to do, because some people might do gun stuff, but that might not be their passion. That just might be one of their hobbies, but their main passion might be something else. Focus on that because you may get way more pull with that than you do the gun, right? Because the gun can get pretty saturated. So have other subject matters. Let the gun be the lure, I'd say, but then talk about other stuff. Bring other stuff into the picture.
And come up with your name. And what I mean, I guess Tribes of Kings is a good name. You start off with your name, do the channel, start it first. You got to start first.
Mm-hmm.
That's the major thing is to start the channel, and then you go from there. And it's trial and error as you go. And just watch, different people channels that possibly, that may encourage you or you may can learn from. But the first thing you should do is start. Just start and then start posting.
Well, just post.
Because you gotta have a certain amount of numbers of followers in order for you to go live first. So just start posting. To me, my best advice is to start with the short videos.
Yeah, shorts are pretty
Yeah,
quick, and if you put like hashtag shorts,
yeah.
you might get a little bit more views if you're looking to get the algorithm kicking, or not. But
And
if it's just something like treat it like therapy. Don't treat it like a job. I've heard that. Treat it like you enjoy. Don't treat it like a job. I've heard that before. Because you start treating it like a job, it'll feel like a job, and you'll kind of get tired of doing it. So you want to treat it like it's fun. It's your personal therapy. It's your escape, and go for it, man. Just put whatever you got out there, and do what you feel is comfortable.
okay, you're welcome.
Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, put that stuff up there, man.
Yeah.
Put that stuff up there. And there are a few people that actually do that stuff, and you might see more of them when you network. When you start doing it, you'll come across people who are either interested in it or they actually do that kind of stuff. And yeah, so but we can never have too many of that because you're right, very few in between that actually do that kind of work. So definitely do that kind of work if you got it.
That sounds like a good idea.
Melday said, utilize your tags to your YouTube content creator studio. So yeah, when you actually load up onto your YouTube studio, use some of those hashtags. Like if you're doing something on like a gun, or you're doing something like on, and some of the gun is very popular, or like it's a specific caliber, or if you're doing hookah, put hookah in there, put shisha. If you're doing survival, put camping, put trapping, put hunting. Those kind of hashtags will definitely help you kind of grab people's attention. If you're trying to grab people to and of course networking. right? Networking helps to
Yeah.
get you started, get you a few people on there to check you out, and then it'll spread.
So
And
Mr. Mechanic says, what kind of camera and editing do he need?
use your phone. I'll tell you right now, I only use a video that I use my phone. That's it. I got a decent enough camera on my smartphone, and I just rock that out. You can go get like GoPros, and there's other cheaper substitutes that you can use, and there's other tripods I recommend you get if you're outside that you could put your phone or camera on. If you want to do multiple, yeah, if you want to do multiple videos, I would have multiple cameras, multiple stands, and you can get different angles, right? So it all depends on what works for you. Right now, I use the camera phone, and when I do my lives, this is my laptop camera, and that's it. Um, that's it. You don't need when you're starting out. Don't go out there spending thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars on thousands of dollars on stuff, because it can get expensive, and if you're not monetized, you're not going to recoup a lot of that, if any. So you want to definitely make sure when you start getting like up there and monetized, then you can kind of upgrade what you use. But starting off, yeah, your camera phone or just a real cheap camera will work fine. That has audio, video will work just fine.
And get you some apps that might help you to do your videos or whatever, or editing them.
Yeah, and the editing channel I use is called Cyberlink. I use it on my phone where I edit videos and do that. Use Cyberlink, or there's a few other movie editing apps you could use for either your laptop or your phone. You definitely want a laptop with, but you can get a decent laptop for a few $100s. If you already got one, you can use your desktop too, as long as you got and some of these apps are free. And you might be limited to what you use, but basic editing software is fine. But it all depends on how well you want it to look. Right? Me, I'm just basic as shit. Because I've seen a lot of basic videos out there that get the job done. So yeah, don't beat your pockets up starting off, for sure.
No, don't do that. Jason says, what Jason say? Let's see.
Nice to have these. Yeah, absolutely.
And you got to know how to use it like me. Oh. He said, thank you so much, WhoDatBabe, one of our tribe members. Just scam.
Scream, who that?
Oh.
Oh, so you down there? Is that where Fort Polk is? Hammond, Louisiana? I think it's Fort Polk is out there. Ugh.
There's probably near Fort Polk.
Ugh.
What is that near, Tribal King?
I think it's Fort Polk, I think. Let me see. No, that's Vernon Parish. Hammond. What's out there in Hammond?
Where's that near
to? Vernon something. It's not Hammond. Let me see where Hammond. What's near? What base is near Hammond? Is near Hammond, Louisiana. I'm gonna look that up now because there we go. What base is near there? Oh, it's like it's probably Air Guard Station, possibly. Is he Air Guard, Air Force?
I don't know. He said 70 miles outside of New Orleans.
Yeah. I'm trying to think the base that's out there though. I think it might be like probably an air base, Air Guard. Maybe. Or maybe he was National Guards out there as well. Yeah, he might be Air Guard, possibly. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Well, hey, shout out to the people in the boots. Shout out to your friend in the boots.
Shout out to the family. The fam.
Yep, Air Force. Okay.
Air Force Base.
Yep. So there's an air base out there. Okay, Barksdale. Oh, is it Barksdale? Huh. That's a good question. I know
I,
there's an Air Guard base out there, but out there, Barksdale. That's like Fort Polk, though. Isn't that near Fort Polk, though, Jova? But yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, Air Force. Shout out to the boots. We talked shit about the Air Force, but he wore the boots, so he was out there 14 years. Wow, they don't move anywhere. Air Force don't go nowhere if they don't want to.
shout out to the Bayou.
Oh, he's out there.
Bayou family.
He's definitely out there. So what's so did you recover from yesterday?
Huh?
Did you recover from yesterday?
Mm, well, yeah, because today I went out and I rode my bike, did some filming, and also did some pictures.
Oh, okay.
Coming to y'all near y'all one day. But yeah, I was okay.
Cool, cool. Yeah, that's what's up. You be out there getting it in, getting that riding in, because you down there, so it doesn't get too cold yet in
No,
the North Click. But yeah. So I can imagine you got probably a good month or two to go, or another month at least of good ride before you got to put it up for a while.
yeah, it was a good day today. It wasn't no sun though. It
Oh,
was
okay.
cloudy, but
Right.
rain.
Right.
Thank goodness. Bossier City, Louisiana. That's up there near Shreveport.
Oh, okay.
That's where they usually take the dead bodies to.
That was
I
up.
don't know if they changed it since.
Right. Right. Shit. Um. Yeah. That's it, man. So what else?
He
What
said
else?
he has an Air Force.
He was Air Force 236 Combat Communication Squad. Okay. So he might have, yeah, he was Air Force. Okay. I'm trying to think of Air Force. That's why he asked about Barksdale Air Force Base. That's out there. How does he love the afro?
Thank you. This is my curly one.
Right,
So so you done told us what you got going coming up.
right.
You talked about your weapons and you
Mm-hmm.
talked about what got you started.
Mm-hmm.
What made you want to start doing YouTube?
Funny. I did other platforms, and I used to do a lot of lives and stuff. And Jay the Shooter taught me into coming on YouTube to do it, right? Because I was doing Instagram a lot, you know,
Hmm.
doing stuff on there because it was just open. You could do it there. And he said you should go ahead and go do a YouTube video. I mean, I did upload a couple of YouTube videos back in like 2011, but I didn't really do any like put any kind of work into it because back then it was wide open, right? Um, but I just did other platforms, did lives and stuff like that, and would talk pretty much about anything under the sun. And just the gun and the hookah was the lure, just to get people there. And Jay taught me to do it, and I went ahead and did it so I've been pretty much doing it since 2020, consistently 2020 with gun and the hookah.
Okay.
Um, but before then, I just uploaded videos as just a regular person.
Okay. So let's go back to your hookahs. Which one is you have a favorite, or how many favorite hookahs do you have?
Um, let's see. Well, I got a few. My favorite one right now, I love the glass hookahs right now.
Oh, glass hookahs.
Yeah, all glass. I love them. They they have a cleaner smoke. You can actually have them where if you got the right one, you can put ice in it, and it really cools it a lot better. And so like I said, it's a real cleaner smoke. It's a nicer look. But it's just you got to be they're fragile. I mean, usually hookahs have the glass base,
Mm-hmm.
and I do have one that's all brass that has all brass base for that I got from India. So that's a cool one. I haven't smoked that one yet, but the current ones I like are the glass one. I love these glass hookahs. They're
So when
really
you speak of
clean.
glass,
Yep.
what that entail? Do you have it near you?
Yep.
All
All
glass.
glass.
Okay.
Yep. All glass, silicone hose, and I even got the glass mouthpiece. Yep. It's pretty
That's
much Same type of stuff they use to make like chemistry beakers and stuff like that. Same type of setup. Using silicone hoses and stuff for it's more sanitary too. Thanks, hot tub. Yes, it's definitely sanitary. Definitely more sanitary than the traditional
I guess
hookahs.
because you can see it, versus if
Well,
it,
that there's not really any metal. You know what I mean? Because you have the hookahs that got brass and aluminum and stuff like that. So you could. It's not as easy to stain a glass hookah as it would be to stain in a metal one, right? I've done the fruit in my other one. I have another glass one here. This is the one I would put fruit in and stuff like that. So and then I got a few others coming down. So yep. So
I'm gonna
that's a
check that. Well, I have one, but it's glass all the way, but it's
you got the stem because the glass base. Most of them are glass base.
but this the
So
next part is glass too, but it's pink and black.
oh okay, cool.
I
Oh,
guess
cool.
I do have one, huh?
I guess you got one. I guess you in the business.
It's just not clear. What did he say? You don't have those hoes. Oh, but yeah. So you have these shows coming up. So are you going to be doing that on live stream? Because you say you're not going to be able to be on YouTube.
well, I'm gonna do a no. I could be on YouTube. They just blocked that video. I'm still
Oh, it just blocked the video.
They just blocked the video. Yeah, I'm not in
Oh, that's
YouTube jail.
fine, man.
Yeah. I'm fine. I think I probably got one more strike before they say okay.
Well,
Before it's a punitive action, a real punitive action versus just blocking that video, which is fine. No big
yeah.
deal. Yes, I plan on doing like a little bit of a live, maybe a couple of shorts. I might do a smoke session live, maybe like a quick 30 minutes or something like that. But then I'm just gonna, kind of do like a little walk around or whatever. Not live, but just like some shorts. Showing me smoking a hookah, showing the hookah sets. Cause it's gonna be shout out to Evie with Avisha Hookah. Because she linked up with a brother down in DC that owns a restaurant called Half Smoke. So they kind of doing a collaborative effort because she's um a catering hookah service. So she'll bring it to you, right?
I've seen that.
Yeah, right. So she'll bring it to your house. Like she talks about, she may even drop it off, or she may have a staff that works it for you, whether it be at your house or be at a venue you want to set up. But right now she has it where it's almost like a residency with this restaurant. So she'll be doing that along with all her other ventures as well, pertaining to her to the Avisha Hookah. But that's just one of her now residencies, for lack of a better phrase. So that's going to be her launch. It's going to be the very start. So it's going to be whatchamacallit. It's going to be a very interesting time. It's going to be a good time for sure. Well, Brent, I don't use hashish. I don't use hash. I use what's called shisha, the tobacco. So I've used Starbuzz. I actually got this brand now that came from Russia. I don't remember the name of it. I've also do Al Fakr, Cherry. I don't know which one that is. I can't read Arabic or Farsi.
I know, right? Come on, Jovan. We speak English here. We read English too.
Stay as far as I look at. I do Al Fakr. That's the one I like. That's the base, like cherry, melon. Do grape, lemon, peach. I mean, so many different flavors out there. And then they go, okay, we got the unique flavors as well. So crazy. So, so yeah.
So anybody want to come on in and join the live? And if you have any more questions for Hookah,
come on down. Don't be scared.
let me put the link out there. Look, I'm gonna do it right this time.
Oh, all right. Yeah, can't do that. Can't do that. Oh, can't do the hashish. Can't do that. That's funny. Maybe when they legalize, some of that stuff, and I'm retired. You never know. But right now, it's just regular shisha, which is the tobacco with molasses. That's what gives it its taste and smell. But we know it's tobacco. It'll kick your ass like a cigarette or a cigar or a pipe. It's tobacco. So it's good, but yeah, it'll beat you up if you do it too often. Oh, you
Okay.
about to grab some pumpkins? I haven't done that in a minute.
Who said something about some pumpkins? Oh, the pumpkin bat. I would love to do that, but I don't know if any of the ranges that I go to here would allow that.
Yeah, you probably go on like private land,
Well,
somebody's farm.
I do go on private land, but I would have to ask.
Yeah, you definitely gotta get permission for sure.
You probably be like, "Oh, you got to clean it up."
Yeah, it gets pretty messy.
That and watermelons.
hmm Unless they have like deer, stuff like that, they'll eat that stuff.
hmm
Right in the backyard.
He said, "Yeah, well, everybody don't have a backyard."
Maybe my next house, I'll have the land that I want to do what I want. Right now, yeah, I don't have it, unfortunately.
So, what is your favorite weapon?
Whew, my favorite weapon, my favorite rifle is the SKS. All day. That is my favorite rifle.
The NTS.
SKS. Um,
SKS.
SKS, yep. It's made by a guy named Sergei Semenov, been around since World War II. That's my favorite rifle. 7.62 by 3.9. I love that rifle. That's my favorite rifle. That'll be my go-to if it ever got crazy out here. But to really pinpoint, but I like all the guns I have, but that's my favorite one. It's the trigger is not that great, but it's a really robust firearm. So I like that one. I love my Mosins and my Enfields. As far as pistols, I love my Ruger Red Hawk Alaskan 454 Casull. It's a revolver.
Uh-huh.
I love the big boy spinners as they call them, the big boy fidget spinners. I love them. Yeah, absolutely, Joe Va. That Type 56. That's the one. I love that one. I want to get the Tula, but that one's so expensive right now. But I have that, and I have two Yugos. Yep. So yeah, I have a few, but yeah, that's my favorite as far as rifles, be the SKS. But I do enjoy I love the Gatling. I love the fact I got that Gatling gun. Cause I was a bucket list gun of mine. A few other guns that have a bucket list, but that SKS is anybody out there get you an SKS if they're not too pricey, because they're going up a lot, a lot.
SKS.
Yep, SKS.
So, you say you got a bucket list. So, what's on that bucket list? If you want to elaborate some of the things.
Woo! I'll tell a few of them. I'll tell a few bucket list guns. Lot T L39. That's on a bucket list. The Sibinoff PTRS 41 is on the bucket list.
Okay.
Another Gatling gun is on a bucket list. And Holland double barrel 470 Nitro Express rifle is on the bucket list. And those are the four right now that I'd say are bucket list guns.
Okay. So what is that behind you?
These are both Century Arm AP5s.
Okay.
Yep.
Both of them?
Both of them. Yep.
Oh.
9mm. They're kind of like the clones of MP5s.
Okay, I was just wondering. Vaughn John said, "What is this?" He said,
The Lati is fire. Yes, it is, sir. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. 20mm anti-tank gun. Who doesn't want that in their collection?
Hot
What's
tub
up?
here. The SK is hella battle rifle. Hell of a battle rifle.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, Crystal,
What's up?
coming in.
So yeah, I enjoy it. I said my most recent joints though that I bought a couple of SIGs. I bought the P320s, M18, M17, and right now I'm carrying the M18 as my winter carry. Really, I love that. I love that gun. It's a really good shoot. Holds 17 plus one, and also holds 21 plus one. So
That's
I do
that's
like these joints.
that's your EDC.
Yeah, that's what I'm carrying right now. It's my winter carry. Yep. I
Sorry.
say one of my winter carries anyway.
Uh,
Um, I still probably gonna still carry my 454 Consul, but this Sig is I like it. I like the M18. It's a really good gun.
so you have certain time of the year and you carry a certain weapon.
Based on how I dress, right? Because some of the guns are a little too big if you want to conceal.
Mm-hmm.
So you could wear certain jackets and longer shirts and sweaters and stuff like that to where you actually can conceal a little bit better versus summertime where you're wearing short sleeve shirts and stuff like that. It's kind of hard. You may print a little bit. So I'll use a smaller gun or sometimes I'll just simply open carry. But when I don't feel like open carrying, I'll use in the wintertime, I'd be more concealed.
Okay. Crystal say, what are y'all talking about?
The usual stuff, Crystal, you know how we do freestyling. It's all about freestyle. Just here engaged in the conversation, just having a little fun talking. You know what I mean? That's it. Yeah, no question. I got to coordinate, man. I got to coordinate it for sure. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it on that. But yeah, I got a few things. I'm sad to say I do have a gun
Say
or
the
two that I haven't shot yet. What's
Oh,
up?
you haven't shot. So you done shot all your weapons.
Except a couple of them, yeah.
A couple of them. Okay.
Yeah, because some I shoot more than ever. My EDCs I shoot more than most, obviously. But like a lot, I got a couple of guns that will probably not get a lot of shooting because I'm trying to keep the value up.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a few, but I have the ones I use a lot. I definitely take to the range. But if I get something new, I usually shoot it at least once, especially if it's not a gun that's um, a go-to, if you will. It's just
Mm-hmm.
a gun for my collection. You know, so if I know it's not a gun I'm gonna use for carrying or anything like that, I'm not gonna shoot it that often because that's just the collector side of me, and it keeps the value. But most of the guns I run them hard. I put some shit through them.
Okay.
Man, yeah, just to test the functions checks and all that good stuff. So,
Yeah,
yep.
shout out to Big Lock TV.
Big Lock, what's up?
So I'm gonna have to start doing that. Coordinate my weapons.
Yeah, sometimes you coordinate. Sometimes you can get fancy with it. Depends on what you feel like doing. You know, Big Lock, Big Lock. I said Big Lock, Big Lock. Chilling, man, chilling. So, and these two AP5s up there now. You never know. I might change up and put some different background pieces in the background. Some you'll probably never see, but there'll be others that you will.
Okay. And I see you have this little arrow back there too. Talk
Yep.
about
Steamboat,
Steamboat.
AP5, not AP5, excuse me. I think SP. Damn, SP. I can't think of the name of it. It's a Steamboat. I can't think of the model of it, but it's a shorter crossbow. It's a pretty cool alternative to if you're looking for a quick little home defense joint. It could probably work because it's not a traditional size crossbow,
Yeah.
and it's a repeater, so you can hold up to five arrows in it. So it's like a lever gun almost, except with arrows.
Where can I find one of them from?
Check out Steamboat crossbows. I'll get you the link right now. And they got different bows on there. They got different crossbows. But I'll get you that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put that for you. It's an AR-6 Stinger. That's what it is. AR-6 Stinger. That's what it is. That's it. So let me get that steamboat for you.
My bad, y'all. I didn't even know I was live.
Oh,
I see you in the background. I'm like, okay, no,
I was pumping gas and I had my phone in my hand and shit. Yeah. My bad, y'all. I just interrupted your whole live. Hold on.
No, you good.
All right.
No, you good.
All right. Well, she's saying, fuck it. Y'all just gonna have to just drive with me, man. Fuck it.
No, you good.
So y'all still have sunlight.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Yep.
It's still hella early out here.
There you go. Yeah. So, yeah, check out steamboat.com.
Steamboat.com. And you said you put it in the chat?
I gave it to you in a private zone. For some reason, it won't let me actually put it in the actual chat.
Okay.
But, yeah, steamboat.com. Steamboat.com.
Okay, I see it. Okay.
Yep. And you can go there. You can check out what they got going on. They got their products. I got the AR-6 Stinger. Yeah, that thing is a pretty cool little toy. You could put a red dot on it. You could put glass on it, or an optic. It's got everything you see pretty much in that picture. If you look at the picture of it, it's got that. It's a pretty cool little joint. You know, they got the compact one, which is like a pistol. So, it's just got the pistol grip on it. So it's pretty cool. A little repeater.
So, I'm checking them out right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm looking at the price. The price is not bad.
Mm-mm.
So you have the Stinger 2?
I have the Stinger 2 Tactical. Yep.
Okay. What is the R6? That's not small. But you know what? That will be really handy. Like you said, as a home defense.
Yep. Because it's short. And you get two different arms. I got a 55-pound arm and a 90-pound arm. You get anywhere between 20 feet per second to about 40 feet per second.
Really?
Yeah. So it's kind of it'll do its job for sure.
Well, that's gonna be on my list to get next.
Yep.
A crossbow.
So,
yeah, the one Hookah have in the back, the steam bow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, them crossbows, they're hella dope. I'm thinking about getting one too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How many arrows come with it?
I think mine came with 5, but now I want to buy more.
Are they expensive?
Not really, because you get the training arrows and you can go get the actual hunting arrows as well. And they're not that bad, a few bucks. But you get 5. Oh, it says here you get 6. I thought I got 5. You get 6 training arrows. You get a couple of strings, so it comes with a nice setup for you to start off, and then you could buy more arrows and stuff. So that definitely helps out. Like you get a set of 6 for like $30 of the actual hunting arrows, and then you got the target arrows. It's like $17 for 10 of them. Okay. And you just got to know which ones you could use actually for it. So they got like the broadheads as well, but I don't have any broadheads. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. You get the rail loops. You got all the stuff that you could use for it. If you want to put a red dot on there and all that, you can get fancy with it. I mean, they got all the accessories on there if you want to check it out. Parts kits, all that good stuff. If you just want to get real fancy, you can. But yeah, it's cool. I like it. It's a pretty cool little toy. Absolutely. So,
and it's a silent shooter. I mean, that would be more deadly because I know my traditional bow, those arrows are not that expensive and they becoming hard to find.
Yep. So
because, they have feathers on them. And they like about $15 a arrow.
Oh wow. Yeah, these you can get for because it's shorter. So yeah, you can get a pack, a pack of 10 training ones or target ones for 17, and you get a set of 6 of the hunting or I guess hunting arrows or defense arrows if you want to call it that for $30. But they both will do the same job because an arrow's going to hurt regardless.
Yep.
One's just going to hurt maybe a little bit more than the other. It's almost like home defense, like hollow points versus FMJs. You know, so you have your defense only arrows versus your target arrows. And that's what they got. Because mainly for hunting, but you can use it for defense if needed. So, yeah.
Now I'm gonna do a live. Now I ain't gonna do a live, but I'm gonna do a video on it because I mean, where did you take it to try it out? Did you go to an archery place or you just went to out your backyard?
Did it in my backyard and also did it in my house.
Oh. So then what did you hit? The wall?
No, I shot it. Well, the first time I shot it through one of my plastic containers. I just want to see what damage it would do.
Oh, okay.
And it did. It went through that. I do have a door. I haven't used that yet. I might try to see if it goes through the door as well. But I shot in the trees outside.
Okay.
Yep.
I guess that's a good idea.
I need to get one of those targets, a legit target to take, because you can go to archery ranges and stuff and use it, but I give me a legit target. But my house is long enough, especially if I'm going to use it for home defense. Why not use it in the house? And, it's not loud. You know what I mean? So just don't shoot your walls.
Look, I was shooting in my garage. I'm telling this story and I shouldn't probably tell it, and I hit the wall and straight down. A couple of times.
Yeah, as long as ain't nobody behind on the other side of the wall, you're fine. It's not like a gun, you know what I mean? It's not classified as a firearm, so there's no loud bangs or nothing like that. So you won't. There's no trouble you're gonna get into unless you hit somebody with it. But you got a whole other set of problems there. But yeah, I do it in my house, outside. That's why I tested it out. And like I said, it's like a lever gun because it's a repeating crossbow.
I have a couple of targets. I mean, I have a lot of them because I wanted to build a tower, and I bought all those targets. And I really don't need them now. I didn't want to miss, but I don't need them now. But I have quite a few of those that I bought from Dick's. That's where I got my hair from, Dick's too.
Cool. And they actually got speed loaders for that thing too, which I got to get. Where you can have a set of 5 arrows ready to go to drop into. Once you get them done, you can drop it into the mag, pull them out, pull out your loader, and you got 5 more to go to rock and roll. Yeah. So it's a pretty cool tool. It's a neat little alternate substitute to the firearm because you can reuse the arrows obviously if you can get to them, and as long as you don't break them, perfectly fine.
They're easily to be broken. Are they easily break?
Well, no, I'm saying if you do. I mean, obviously you shoot at rocks, you might break your arrow, but I'm still new to the archery side of it, so I don't know all the ins and outs just yet. I just know just based off this bow, my experiences. I haven't shot any rocks, but I'm assuming if you shoot a rock, you may damage your arrow. But if you shoot it at something soft, and even at shooting at wood, probably wouldn't be that bad either, but shooting at the trees up, if you shoot at a rock or something like that, you might do damage to you.
You might break them. Yeah. I have trouble. I lost a couple of mine. I'm like, I can't afford to do that.
Right. That's the thing too, especially paying $15 for them. Yeah. Another priest, she had a couple of her arrows explode. So yeah, they could do some damage. You could damage them. So, yep. Someone asked a question earlier. Big Lock asked a question: is the hookah? Where is it at? I saw your question. Is it a hookah healthy alternative from cigars? The answer is no. Absolutely not. It smells better. It smells better, but yeah, smoking is smoking. The hookah, an hour session of hookah is equivalent to smoking around 50 cigarettes.
Wow.
So just know that even though it smells good, people will tolerate it. it'll kill you just as much as anything else because you got nicotine. Now they got the herbal alternatives that don't have nicotine and stuff and they're gotten better because the original alternative, the herbal shisha, was like smoking toothpicks dipped in molasses. So it was terrible. But they've gotten better with their setup. So they got now it's more leafy. So it's a lot better. You don't have the nicotine aspect of it, but it's still smoke, So you can still get your ass whooped after a while. It'll still ruins your shit. So I wouldn't say alternate. I wouldn't say it's healthier. No, I just said it smells better. I'll say that.
Yeah, anything smoke. What melanated saying? You have to turn the cigarettes is smoking or something. Okay.
Also, you could. Well, I'm not smoking no catnip, but
Catnip.
No, I had lavender shisha. That was good, but that was also nicotine, right?
Mm-mm.
So yeah, but yeah, that's pretty. Yes, but it's fun. I still do it. I've been doing it for a long time. Like I said, 18 years. So
you should have
huh?
You should have your own hookah. You should have your own name for your cigars.
Yeah, I'm looking into that. I've just been lazy. So, as far as like, I have my brand on one of these hookahs, I have my brand name on it, but it's still the hookah itself is made by MOB. So, man, might reach out to Mob MOB and see if we could do something to where I can get my logo on some of their hookahs. But I haven't really pressed it that hard yet. So, I'm probably going to, maybe 2023, you never know. I might actually not be as lazy and make that happen.
I know.
I do want to get more back into the hookah side. The gun side, I still love. That ain't going nowhere. But I want to definitely bring some more hookah side to the table. And, yeah. And show that side of it. Because it's not as saturated. Mm-mm. And you're not going to get, it's not as political either. So you're fine with that. So I'm gonna definitely bring some more of that in 2023 as well as definitely some gun content. But definitely my smoke session thing, I'm having a good time doing that because I like doing lives.
So. It is the party. After the party is the party. Your place is the party place.
Yeah, it was a good time. Definitely a good time. So I'm gonna figure out the jam sessions a little bit better. And yeah, you never know. I might actually do a actual live event where we physically get together, a meetup, if you will, hookah meetup.
That would be good.
Where it'd be more
live section, and have your hookahs.
Yeah, and it'd be catered and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
I might do that. You never know. There's possibilities out there. Maybe some shooting, and then after that do some hookah, or it might just be strictly hookah. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. Just kind of a meet and greet, if you will. I know people have done a few of them already. But I'd do something a little different. Change it up a little taste.
You should do that. That's something that some people is not doing. And you need to do it like that'd be on your list for next year.
Possibly 2023.
Date, a place,
and
you're not that far from me, thank goodness. Right now, anyway. But
yep, smoke some trees,
talk some shit. You have a good turnout. You should do that.
Yeah, I'll see. I'll look into it. Probably something nice. Talk about it. Maybe some shooting involved. May not. Maybe be just straight smoking, talking shit.
You gotta have a little drink.
Of course, that goes without saying. Food, drink, and hookah. I think that'll probably be the event, right? So it's something to think about.
Yeah, it is.
That'll be something to think about. So, white sage. That'd be interesting.
You're doing all the lotus flower, the blue lotus flower. Okay, mug worked. I think I have some of that. White sage.
purple passion flower. Now these flowers you can like direct light these plants. You can direct light, or is it better do an indirect fire, melanated? Because if you can do it indirect, that's cool. But if you can do it direct, I can use this Indian hookah and I can light it directly. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be a nice little video to do. I'm gonna try that. Get some of the herbal plants and try those that you can smoke, but it doesn't have the nicotine and all that in it.
Mm-hmm.
And use my Indian hookah. That would be the one I would use to do that. For the way it's set up a little different. It doesn't have a tray on it to catch all like the ash. But this one here I could use. I could put like a netting in there, and yeah, I could have a whole different experience. That'd be kind of cool.
Different vibe going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Melanated could tell us a little bit more about it.
Right.
I have some of those herbs, but I have them for other things, not to smoke, to burn.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Cool. I'll reach out to you for sure.
Okay. For sure, Melanated.
Heck yeah, that'll work. So what else you got? What you got coming up there? Who that? What you got for the people?
Well, for YouTube, nothing right now. But I need to come up with some more content. Well, it'll be coming up soon too. But I'm going to this gun meetup this weekend coming up.
Okay.
And I guess network with the people there.
Okay.
See how it goes. And of course, I'm gonna bring some content from that. And hopefully it's a good turnout.
That's what's up. It should
Not
be.
my turnout, but you know.
the pew culture too, right?
Huh?
It was like with no, it's the boxing. The boxing.
Yeah.
Was it boxing and bullets?
I think boxing and guns.
Boxing and guns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's with Roy Jones. Jay's gonna be there. Juan.
Yeah.
The other heads are gonna be up. Yeah. Yeah, down in Fayetteville, right?
Lady Week. Yeah. Lady Week.
Okay.
Black Rambo. This other guy, I can't think of his name right now. But it's gonna be supposed to be a quite a few YouTubers, you know, there. And I will be there.
Cool. Yeah, you should have fun for out the street, so it's a lot easier for you to get there.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm going.
Right.
I'm like, I might as well go. It's right here.
Right. It's local. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I'll be out of town, so I'll be missing that one. So yeah, I'll be out of town.
Yeah.
Doing other stuff, but yeah. Yeah, that'll be a hell of a time, I'm sure. Have some toys to play with down there. Sure, be some machine gun love out there. Some interesting tools to play with.
Where?
At the event.
Oh yeah. I didn't get a chance to at this other event to do the machine gun. So maybe this time I get the.
Yeah, you get a chance to shoot that machine gun. Yeah. I think you should get a chance to shoot the machine guns. Yep.
And some other guns that I haven't shot, shoot other people guns. I got to make sure I got to get me some ammo.
Yeah. It's going to be a very interesting time. Unfortunately, like I said, I'll be out of town, so I'll be missing that prior engagement. So I won't be there for that. But yeah, that'll be pretty cool. That'll be pretty cool. Yep. Cool stuff. It's pretty neat. Because you outside of guns, because you do like you still gonna do like some of your fashionista stuff?
Huh?
You can still do some more of your fashion and riding and all that stuff as well?
Well, I'm gonna be riding. I'm still gonna ride regardless how cold it get, but because we still have warm days. I have a couple of things that I'm working on for us with my fashion. It's just sitting there waiting for me. Like, okay, when you gonna finish me?
Right. Go ahead, finish that junk. Put that out there for the people.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Put
out there for people.
Sitting there waiting.
Right. See, look at that. You need to put that out there. Let the people know how you get down. You know, they know how you get down. Show them again. Remind them how you get down with the fashion.
I got to figure out how to prioritize my time.
Mm-hmm.
Basically it. But that is on the back burner. But I need to get back into that.
Right. Of course. Well, shoot. But yeah, you always gotta switch them up on, hook it up. Let the people know what time it is out here.
It is almost 8 o'clock. So we've been on here we've been on here an hour, but not quite talking an hour.
Right. Hey, shoot. It happens.
Now I got over the hump. And next time if I do a live.
It's technical difficulties, man. They try to stop greatness. Just get a little
trial and error,
It happens.
I was like, doggone it. I knew it was gonna happen anyway because I'm still learning, this StreamYard.
Yeah. It's a lot easier once you do it. I know just going live, you just push the button in the YouTube join, you can go for what you know, but it's difficult to have somebody join you if you wanted to have a guest or just a panel, period. So StreamYard is definitely the way to go. They also have like Zoom, but I don't know how to use the Zoom one. There's a few other ones you can use as well. But StreamYard seems like it's the easiest one to use. And you can have, you can keep content, download your content off of StreamYard and save that to your computers. In the event that something does happen to your channel, you still have one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing. I've been downloading because with mine, I have a limit of how many megs of data I can have. So I have to download that stuff so I can make room for the new ones, or they won't save. Right. So I got to do that.
You can save it on a hard drive, right? Or
yeah, you save it right on your hard drive. You download it right to your hard drive. Yep. Because you just look at your videos on the StreamYard and have all your videos that you've done, and you can just click on it, hit download, and it'll say like video recording, audio recording. So you just do video, right? Because audio is just going to give you the audio, but if you do video, you get everything. I have up to 50 gigs. I'm sorry, not 50 megs. Or no, I'm sorry. You get up to hours. It doesn't tell how many megs. Up to hours. So if you have, a certain amount of hours of video, right? Mm-hmm. After that limit, they won't save your video. So you got to kind of download them and delete them so you can actually, save. So that's what I've been pretty much doing to kind of, make room for newer content.
Now, see, my phone, I don't have a problem on my phone. It's just doing this laptop.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm learning this thing. I done had this thing for I don't know how long, and I really don't use it. I just use my phone.
Right.
But I know.
Right.
For the 6 people that's in the chat, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
There you go. Yeah, like, share, and subscribe, yo. Like, share, and subscribe.
And go over to Hookah and a Gun and subscribe to his channel as well. Show the love, spread the love.
Right. For sure. I got some new stuff coming down the pike. As far as like the jam sessions, all I can tell you is if you want to see the jam session, become part of the jam session, or you might not see it. depending on the music that's being used, right? So I think the next one I'm gonna try to get music that's a little bit more that's YouTube friendly, if you will, not as far as being able to use. That's not copyrighted, but until then, I'll take my chances.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard to find. And it'd be nice if YouTube provided that type of music for the background music on your channel when you going live. They want us hear.
They do have stuff, but I looked at it.
It don't get you to.
It don't get me rocking. You know what I mean? So, only like just a few. I just got to look at it some more. I might find some good stuff.
And it's not like when you have the music in the background. It's not like you selling it. If anything, it's an advantage to the artist and the company because people like, oh, what is that song? And then they will go out and buy it.
Free advertising, if you will. I'm not even monetized.
Basically, it ain't whining about that. Come on now.
They give me the blues about it. So, oh well. It is what it is, it still doesn't
because I had posted something that I got off of TikTok, and I was like, I couldn't find the name or who made it, and then I was like, well, but it's just a short thing, and they was like, copyright. I was like, I just deleted it, and I
That's
said,
why I put on there. I do not own the rights to the
but,
music. Usually that helps.
but what you can do too, if you got music that's on a short, and you got it from another like Instagram or whatever, you can go on YouTube and find that song and put it on there, and you still have that song, but you have to mute the song that's on the original video and play it. That's what I found out to figure that out. What she says, ghetto. Yep. It's a pain in the butt, but they don't want you to. I guess they want. I don't know if they being charged for that or whatever, but I know TikTok a little bit more lenient on their stuff.
Well, it is what it is.
Every now and again, I get muted on Instagram. No matter how old the video is, they are muted.
It's hit or miss, honestly. It's definitely hit or miss. So
we've been on here about an hour. So is there anything else you want to let people know?
Just what I said earlier, just check out be on the lookout for this Wednesday. I'm gonna be putting out something on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at Gun and the Hookah, GUNANDAHOOKAH. You can also email me if you want at gunandthehookah@gmail.com. Instagram, just be on the lookout. I'll be putting out another thumbnail promoting a video not a video, a live. It's another smoke session I will be doing on Wednesday with a guest, and you'll see who the guest is once I post it. And Thursday, I will be going to a launch party, so I'll be a short smoke session possibly, and maybe some follow-up videos afterwards. Maybe some shorts, maybe a whole video of me driving to the place and showing it and all that good stuff. And then next Thursday will be the Veterans Day. Dedicated to the veterans. So Veterans Day special, but it'll be on Thursday the 10th, not Veterans Day the 11th, because I plan on enjoying Veterans Day. So that's pretty much what I got as far as that is concerned coming up right now. And there could be some in between stuff, a couple of unboxings. That's it. Other than that, check your boy out, Gun and the Hookah.
Yep, check him out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I thank you guys for tuning in to WhoDatBabe channel once again, and her first live, even though we had some technical difficulty, but we made it work.
It happens.
Next time, thank you, Hookah, for coming in and be my first guest on my live. And hopefully you're not going to be a stranger.
No.
And that concludes our live.
Peace. All right. Peace out, y'all. Peace.